How y'all doing? That's how we say it down here in Reedsville, Georgia. And this is Chef and the Fat Man, and we are celebrating real sweet Vidalia onions from the live fields of Reedsville, Georgia, the home of Schumann Produce, my friends, the sweetest onions on earth. And Chef Eric, before we go into your tutorial, we know of only one thing we can teach you each and every day. You go into your grocery store and you say you're looking for real sweet onions. Now, you may see things that look like real sweet. You may see tags that look like real sweet. But if it doesn't say real sweet on the bag of the tag,
it ain't.
And you demand it. Now, my friends, Chef Eric is going to do a little tutorial on what to do with that beautiful Vidalia onion from Schumann Produce. Chef Eric, if you will, please note that that butter was never put on a pan. It's hot in Reedsville today.
It's a little warm out here already. I think I may be able to caramelize these onions just standing here, not putting it on the egg. But we're going to put it on the egg in just a second. First thing I want to do, though, is I want to show you how to take one of these beautiful, real sweet onions and dice it up a little bit. So we're just going to go ahead and cut it right down the middle through the root. Okay, and then we're going to take this half here. We're going to trim off just a little bit on one end, and then off the other end. Now we're going to peel off two. If they're thinner layers, we'll peel off 2 layers. If they're thicker, we're going to peel off 1. Now, the root was at this end right here. So when we slice through, see how the knife goes up like this? All I have to do, rather than going in planks and strips and doing all this other stuff that people do, all you really need to do is just come in at an angle, letting your knife do the work. And when you draw down, you'll see that the tip doesn't cut through the root ball or through the root side of it. And then, depending on how big you want your dice, this is about a 1/4 inch dice right here. We're going to just go down and let the onions that are stuck to the knife guide us to what the next cut is. We'll take that last one. We can cut that one up. And now, as these break apart, you'll see they're all nice and even cuts. You don't need to do the planks and all that sort of stuff. So now I'm going to take my pan of butter. This was half a stick of butter. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take all these onions. I've got some more here. And we're going to get these nice and covered with that butter. Make sure it's all nice and buttered. We're going to add a little bit of salt. Good amount of salt. A little bit of pepper. Okay? And give that a stir. And now I'm going to come to my big green egg, and I'm going to put that right on the big green egg. Now, I want to caution you of one thing. When you pull this out, it doesn't matter if it's a stay cool handle or not, that's going to be hot. It's going to be very hot. So we're going to leave that in there until those onions caramelize. We're going to stir them, about every 3 or 4 minutes. It can take up to about 20 minutes to properly caramelize those onions. So give it the time it needs. It should be a nice golden brown when you're done. Browned all the way through. Those sugars are going to come out and caramelize, and you get true caramelized onions. Now, if you get impatient, there is a trick that some people use. They'll take just a little bit of sugar and add it in there, and that begins the caramelization process a little quicker. But the thing is, real sweet onions are so nice and sweet, you really don't need to do that. So give it about 20 minutes, and we'll come back to that. We're going to use it in another recipe.